Single stroke roll, brother, that's my favorite rudiment. It's the only ones I like. Snakes and sparklers are the only ones I like. Coming through with the absolute worst drum heads I've ever seen in my life. This picture smells like coffee. Now, is that a problem? Yeah. You're gonna stand there. Hey, brother, I'm kidding. With a drum kit. That floor tom looks absolutely atrocious. You don't play doubles, you don't play paradiddles, you don't play triplets. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go. What do we got here? Brothers and sisters, welcome back, guys. This is episode 35, Rating Your Drum Kits. Let's get right on into it. First up, we got John Kingston. Now, brother here is part of my membership, so I appreciate that a lot. It ain't gonna save you in terms of getting a good rating. It absolutely is not. Thank God your drum kit looks beautiful. But I gotta shout out his lady friend Carissa. Shout out, sister. You better treat my brother right. If you want me to shout you out or some of your people, join my membership, brother, and we can talk. All right, John Kingston. This is a beautiful drum kit. I really don't know. There's not much to say. We got a rack in the front. It's not like a full rack around the kit, but it's in the front and it looks very clean. We got some chinas, a splash, couple crashes, a ride. Just look at it. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Not only is the placement of everything, but the gear too. I mean, that's a collector's kit. That copper finish kit. And then those vinyl cymbals are dope. Straight up, dude. I'm not even going to lie. Look at that throne too. This brother is spiffy. Brother here's taking Carissa on a nice date. He ain't going to Applebee's, my boy. He ain't going to fucking Olive Garden. Brother, going to the high end, John. He's going to a 5-star restaurant. He's bringing Carissa. She's wearing a nice dress. They're looking spiffy. He's driving a Mercedes. That's a 10. That's a 10, dog. And I'm not saying that because he's a member. Do you see anything out of place there? No. I would move that china. I mean, I would move a couple things, but it's not even about what I would do. I'm looking at it. I like what I see. Brother, that's a 10. Carissa, treat my brother with respect. All right, sister? I'm just kidding, but for real. Next. All right, this is next kid. This is my brother, Johnny Spags here. Now, brother here is a member as well, which is why he's being featured right now. If you're a member, I'm sorry. I'm just going to move you up, because you're supporting me. I will get you in. This is a Yamaha Stage Custom. They released some newer finish ones here like last year, and this is one of them, that seafoam green kind of finish, like how they have on the Recording Customs. Absolutely love it. Got some green cymbals to match. We're doing the Danny Carey hi-hat in the front, which I mean I would never set up like that, but it looks good. I mean, look how sick this looks. Now those rack toms in the front, they're spaced out, unconventional. It's not what I really would want to see on a drum kit, but since he has everything placed so, I mean, we're doing the flying V, brother. We're in a flock of geese, my boy. We got a Yamaha EAD10 trigger crank to hell. Offset pedals. Oh, I just noticed those. Okay, so that's the double bass pedals with the beaters in the middle. Interesting. I'm going to give this a 9, dude. I'm going to give it a 9. Just because look how clean it looks. It's not a conventional drum kit. It's not exactly what I would do. But when I look at it, it makes me feel nice. It does, man. It does. I think it's the symmetry. It's getting points. I like it. It's a 9. Thanks for submitting, my brother Spags. Love you, dog. Next drum kit we're looking at. This is from Jason Purcell. And I see a suitcase drum kit. This is a left-handed suitcase drum kit. All right, guys. You know what we got to do? We got to flip this, John. Ah, there we go. Now it's making sense. Okay, hi-hat, snare. We got a cowbell. We got a ride. I dig the suitcase, the suit bass. I got one too. Pretty goddamn creative. No toms at all, but it's okay. We don't need it. We got a floor tom. That's the most important thing. And we got a side snare. Honestly, I dig the creativity. Now, again, this isn't a conventional drum kit. Again, ergonomically sound because of how everything's placed. I mean, the ride cymbal's right in the mix. What are we doing, bro? Buddy Rich in this, John, brother. I mean, there's not much to say, dude. I'm just going to go ahead and give this an 8 because I like the creativity and I like the suit bass. It's simple, it's basic, it's to the point, it's clean. I mean, I like it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Drop a comment right here. Let me know what you would rate this suit-based drum kit because it is not a regular drum set. 8 for creativity. Now, if that was a real bass drum, it would probably be less because I'd be like, brother, where's the drum kit? But I know what we're doing here, and it's cool and it's creative. So, thanks for submitting, brother. Next. This is the next drum kit we're looking at from Single Stroke Roll. That's brother's name. Single Stroke Roll, brother, that's my favorite rudiment. It's the only ones I like. Snakes and sparklers are the only ones I like. You're going to stand there with a drum kit, and you're going to tell me you don't play a single stroke roll? You don't play doubles? You don't play paradiddles? You don't play triplets? I'm just kidding. All right, let's go. What do we got here? This picture smells like coffee, my guy. It smells like I'm in the studio, and there's a coffee there. And it's just like, coffee's done. You want some, brother? All right, this is a basic kit. I've seen a million drum kits like this that I've given a 10 to. I'm not gonna lie, but this one ain't itching it for me. It's not scratching that itch in my brain. I don't know why, man. Ugh. It's like a little boring. I'm a hypocrite. We got a clear snare head. Ergonomically, this is set up beautifully. Look at the pedals on the floor, right in order where you want them. Toms are right in close. Cymbals are, I mean, everything is, it's set up good. It truly is. In fact, I would probably set up just like this. But for some reason, I'm just bored looking at it, you know? I don't know. I'm just going to say an 8, dude. It's an 8. I was going to say 7, but I can't. Look at the ergonomic. Look how it's set up. It's good. It's good. I think it's just like the picture's too dark. I'm a hypocrite and I'm picky and I'm not consistent. I do like those two from Sleep Token cymbals. Istanbul, Agop. I don't like the name of that. How does that sound good? Hopefully that's brother's name, and I don't mean to make fun of brother over there, over at Istanbul, Agop. And thanks for submitting single stroke roll. Have fun in that studio. I hope the coffee's treating you well out there, my boy. Next. All right, next up is Butch Cassidy. Coming through with the absolute worst drum heads I've ever seen in my life. Now, is that a problem? Yeah. That's a fucking huge problem, my guy. What the fuck? I'm just kidding. I just got so serious there. Hey, brother, I'm kidding, okay? But goddamn, that floor tom looks absolutely atrocious. You ever seen the heat gun trick? That's what you ought to do here, brother. All right, let's see. What do we got, though? We got a big old bass drum, real shallow. What is it, a 22 by 14, perhaps? Looks like they got 6 lugs on that thing. A 6-lug bass drum. Wow, that's interesting. Ride cymbals real low and to the side. Collectively, though, the drum kit doesn't look that bad. Like, his pedals are placed good. Let me note that. It's just really the drum heads and, like, the cymbal placement. It's kind of spacey, but it's not like... What do you guys rate this? Stop what you're doing right now. Drop a comment. Leave a timestamp. And give me a rating here. Brother's got his music sheet right in front of him. So that's cool. You know, he's playing, he's working. You know, it's respectable. But man, I don't love the way this drum kit looks, and it's definitely the heads. Because you have the toms placed like decent. Oh man, this is one of those ones where it's like if you slap new drum heads on it, it immediately bumps it up like 2 points. Like those drum heads, not only because they're dented to shit with the tape, that combo, dents and tape, I mean, that's taking points away. But the way it looks, when I look at that drum kit, I'm giving it a 6, man. You got to consider everything. Not just the heads and like the dirty cymbal. Ergonomically, it's set up pretty good. So I can't knock him too low because he's got shitty drum heads. But I got to knock him low enough to where it cuts the rating. So a 6 is where I land. Let me know if I got it right. Drop a comment. Thanks for submitting, brother. Next. This is the next drum kit we're looking at from Floyd something or another. Floyd Mayweather, brother. 50-0. All right, what do we got? We got some black heads. This looks clean. Actually, there's no floor toms. Maybe that last drum at the very end is a floor tom, but the other ones are mounted. It's just like one of them going around the line things. Interesting. It's like an 80s type thing. I want to say like Phil Collins. We got our hi-hat prioritized right in the pocket there with some octobans around it. Typically, I don't like that because it's like I'm going around the hi-hat to hit those drums, but it looks good here. I mean, I don't know how playable they are. Yeah, I don't love how the toms are going around. Everything's mounted. That's how it seems. Like it would look better to me if like those 3 toms were mounted and then you had 2 actual floor toms. That's just what I'm used to seeing. I mean, our ride is also way to the side. We got a sizzler on it. This brother reminds me of like a power lifter. Like he's got a home gym down there. I'm going 7.9 here. I was gonna say an 8 because ergonomically everything is placed pretty good. Hi-hat's right in the pocket, but I don't love the way the toms are all mounted. You know, like they're all just going in a circle. Everything, we got an even amount of drums and cymbals, so it's not like we're too cymbal heavy or drum heavy. We're tit for tat here, my boy. Just under the 8 mark. That's what I'm gonna say. Put you at a 7.9. Thanks for submitting, my boy. Have fun working out down there. Next, next up is Teo Jurgenovskis. I'm not even gonna pronounce your name, brother. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. We got a Zoltan cymbal, Zoltan hi-hats, and a Peisty 101. These Zoltans are on the scene. They just bursted on the scene, and everyone's getting them. It's like the new Meinl. I've been seeing a lot of them on this show, rating your guys' drum kits. That's the first time I've seen them, and they look cool. Very minimal drum kit, 2 cymbals only. Got some blue lighting that looks cool. I love me a blue light. Brother here also has a sheet of music in front of him, so I know he's putting in work. I don't read. I ain't reading books, brother. Sure as hell ain't reading music. I'm just kidding. All right, drum kit, going 7. Do I gotta explain why, or can you guys What do you guys think? I feel like it's just a middle of the road drum kit. You know what I mean? I want to push the toms back a little bit. I want to push the ride up a little bit. Yeah, I'm just going to drop her at a 7 here, my guy. I feel like the tom ergonomics are pretty good, but the ride cymbal is too far to the side. It would look better if it was in the mix more. Hover it between that 12 and 16. It would just look better for me. It's not bad. It's absolutely not bad. That's for sure. Thanks for submitting, brother. Next, we got us a double bass drum kit. Hi-hat right in the mix. 3 rack toms looking damn near the same size. I know they're not, but it's just funny how it always messes with me. That's a 10, 12, 13, 14, 16. Floor toms are flanked out. Perhaps a little too much. I mean, those shits are fucking, that's a wide spread. It's okay. I don't mind it. I'd way rather see that than have them just in a line, straight back. Looking good. We got a China in the front. See that China in the front with 2 splashes flanked to the side? Boomed up to hell. Ride cymbals in a great spot. I see brother's got his fan on deck. Got a couple fans. Got another fan in the front here. Looking like we're in a real tight space to have a double bass drum kit. I'm gonna drop this here at a 7.5, man. That's what I'm gonna say. It's almost like in the 8s. Just the way it looks, that's what's speaking to me. I don't hate it by any means. I actually like it, but I don't love it, you know? I don't look at it and it doesn't say like, oh my God, what is this? I'm just kind of looking at it like, yeah, that's a drum kit. But man, this is definitely a tough one to rate. I don't want to give it too low. I want to be right on. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, oh, you're being too nice. I'm trying my best to really nail these, dude. And this is what I think. I think it's a 7.5. I hope I got that right. What do you guys think, man? Higher or lower than a 7.5? I got to keep my standards at the forefront of my mind where they be floating, brother. They be floating. I'll be saying some shit. 7.5 next. All right, next up, Polar Drums. Polar Bear. Are you from the Arctic, my boy? 1 up, 1 down. Ride some on a good spot. Left side China. Straight to hell. That's very interesting. When do you see a China to the left? Like if you got 2 Chinas, I get guys are flanking them. But just 1 China set up as a right-handed drum kit and he's got it to the left. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I would never do that, but maybe it's his accent. Brother! And I like the vibe. It's dark, but it's like vibey. Whereas that other picture we saw, it was dark and it was like, it's too dark. This is like working. See, it's very case by case. It's crazy how specific each picture is. This is clean, and I really like it. My boy here is like a skateboarder, surfer, lives in Southern California. This is the vibe I'm picking up here. Brother's an extreme sport guy. What is that underneath the hi-hat? Is that a bell? Or is that just a little splash? I feel like it's like one of those upside down bells. Ergonomically, this is set up really good. I think the left side China is actually starting to piss me off now because I can't see the hi-hat. Like, I like the idea, I like the concept, but it would look better to the right. I'm still gonna give this here. This is still a 9. That's what I'm going to say. I know some of you probably thinking I'm crazy for saying that. I guarantee. Drop a comment if you disagree, because I have a feeling people are going to be like, a 9? What? It's a 9, man. It's clean. That's what I feel. I like the lighting in this room, too. Have fun skateboarding, my boy. This is the last picture we're looking at today. It's funny how you can have so many drum kits that are the same in terms of 1 up, 1 down, and then have them look so different. You know? We got some Sabian hats, a Sabian crash, and we got that dark ride. Man, that cymbal, I already know that cymbal. That's top line. That's some high-end stuff right there. I really dig it. Moon gels to hell on that floor tom, my boy. We got 6 drops on it, John. What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie, the ride cymbal position is a little sloppy. I get that's working for you. That's where you like it, and that's what allows you to play your best. I totally get it. Right? This is my video, brother, and it looks like shit. I'm just kidding. No, but it does. I mean, I just want to see it like, I want to change it. You know what I'm saying, brother? This is all right, though. You know, I'm going to drop you at a 7, dude. It's a mid-grade, decent kit. If you had fresh heads on there, and if we fixed the angle of that ride, it'd probably be like a 9. You know what I mean? Like, these are the little nitpicky things that I'm talking about. It's not bad. It's close. I see you got your band room. I see like some guitars. This looks like a fun room. This looks like a room we could just burn a couple down, throw a couple back. I'm playing bleed, brother. Shitty as hell, sloppily. I'm just kidding. All right, yeah. Thank you guys for submitting your kits. If I haven't yet got to your kit, I'm working on it. Just bear with me. We will we'll get you in here, brother. Join my membership too if you guys want some more perks. I got different content in there for you. I'm still building it. But if you join my membership, I'll move you up the line. Tell you that, brother. You guys have a good day. I'll be back soon. Thank you for the support. Peace out.